Hello everyone and welcome to Crimes and Punishments, Sherlock Holmes game. This is going to be so much fun. Look at the details already. I love the menu, and the music is quite nice. If you have a chance to listen to it. I don't know if it's going to have issues on YouTube, so that's why I'm not going to pause for a moment and listen to it, but yeah, have a listen. It's very lovely. Alright, we're going to jump into a new game. All I've seen is the menu, just to make sure the settings are right. So here we go. In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly Hundred. Oh yes, I'm loving the music. Where's this then? Oh, is this meant to be synapses inside the brain? I think it is. Lestrade. And of course, Mrs. Hudson, of course. Oh, Mycroft. Oh, brilliant. Wiggins and the BSI. Ooh, intriguing. The Fate of Black Peter. Deduction space icon, which looks like a starfish. You can find gameplay or interface instructions by pressing F1. Very good. Oh god, I hope nothing uses F4. That's my recording button. Oh dear, we'll find out shortly. Ah, hello Watson. Oh dear, gunfire. Well, it's it's bound to be Holmes, isn't it? Oh, bugger. Huh! Oh my god. Well, it's not surprising, he does it normally. Ah! Take cover by the sofa. Go on, Watson. Excellent. Oh god, ah! Cover by the table. Oh, a bearskin rug, how lovely. Take cover by Sherlock. Probably better stand behind him. You can't shoot behind him.
Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Ooh, confident step. Clinking handcuffs. Policeman. Ninth step avoided. Inspector Lestrade.
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
I'm so sorry,
It's
Mrs.
the only
Hudson.
exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
Of course.
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Very good. Very good, old chap. My goodness me, yes. As you may have noticed, I am going to try and avoid talking during cutscenes, because I know everybody wants to enjoy the story. I've also got subtitles on, just in case I accidentally speak over anything, but I'll do my best to try and avoid that. Ah, now then. Press tab to open the casebook. Oh, how lovely. How lovely indeed. Baker Street, Woodman's Lee. Ah, evidence. Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, born in 1845, and so 50 years old. He achieved great success in whale hunting in Scandinavia. Retired in 1884, eventually moving to Woodman's Lee. Very good. Very good indeed. Join Lestrade at Woodman's Lee. We shall do, but I don't think I should be going in my robe. Is there a place one can change? Ah, Mrs. Hudson.
What a mess! What a terrible mess!
I am sorry. I do apologise, Mrs. Hudson. Wasn't my fault.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
How rude, Watson. How rude. Without me, it'd be nothing.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Indeed, but don't you have one in your casebook? Okay, that's to leave. Anything around the house first? A bowler hat there. I imagine that's probably Watson's. Now, what do we have here? We have a room with some items. Anything interactable? Got a wardrobe. Well, it's not really. Well, it's a wardrobe. It's a wardrobe. Oh, it's Watson's room. Sorry, Watson. Ha. Whoops. Don't mind me. Letters.
This is where I keep my post.
Damn.
My archive. I can always consult with it, if needed.
Goodness me. Where would we be without computers? Just like this, I suppose. Ah, this is my room? Of course. The grandeur, the fireplace. How lovely. Makeup table? What? Oh, wow. Hair and hat. Oh, brilliant. Of course, he is a master of disguise. So it makes sense that we'll have to swap into disguise every now and then. Go as a chauffeur from the looks of it. Yeah. Nice. Okay, brilliant. I think, how should we look? Look smooth and clean. I don't know, we'll stick with standard. Glasses. Yeah. Nice. Facial hair. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I wonder if we will have to actually... Oh, hello. Locked. I bet we unlock certain things certain times, so it's probably going to make use of disguises. Hello, beta wardrobe. Oh, I do say. Morning gown. Sailor outfit. Unbuttoned suit. Casual suit. Black suit. Brown suit. Green suit. Grey suit. Light suit. Bandit outfit. Oh, that's locked. Oh, cool. I like that. Let's go with the casual suit, shall we? Yeah, why not? Excellent. I think I am prepared and ready to go and investigate a crime. Watson? Miss Hudson? I'll be back later. Don't wait up for me. To Woodman's Lee. Oh, open casebook. Oh, nice. So you can review the any case notes whilst you're in loading screens. That's pretty cool. Very cool. I'll probably skip over loading scenes in the future, though.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Very well, Lestrade. I'm on my way. I shall indeed join Lestrade at Woodman's Lee. Ah, very good. You're employing some of my tactics, I see. Oh, hello. Land around stone pathway. Got some shoe prints there as well. Concentrate your attention on finding details that others are likely to miss. Okay, that's reasonably cool. Will it affect the difficulty of the game, though? I don't know. I suppose we'll find out as we go, won't we?
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Indeed it was. I wouldn't really call it a garden, though. It's definitely an allotment. Definitely. Then again, is this somebody's house? Is it still an allotment? I don't know. Hello, officer?
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Officer? Can I... No, nothing in there. Okay. That's okay. Don't know how with my voice there. Let's ignore that. An oddly shaped tree. Any words of wisdom about that tree, Holmes? No? Okay, fair enough. Looks like T is toggle as well. I don't have to actually hold it, which is nice. Officer, anything to report?
Mr. Holmes?
Apparently not. Just my name. You'll never forget your name.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
Very good, Lestrade.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Well, damn, let's just take a minute to appreciate the detail that's in that face. Look at that, the creases, the wrinkles. I reckon that they must have face scanned people. They must have done some 3D scanning. That's just brilliant. I mean, I was impressed before, but I'm even more impressed now. Anyway, let's go back to the game. Anything unusual that night?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Let's see. What about the evening before the murder?
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
So, alcoholic. Maybe with a bit of an anger streak. When was the body found?
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Did he have visitors?
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. We lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
So, a bit of a loner, a drinker, violent tendencies. I'm sensing some
The
resentment from
garden
the
is
wife.
very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Let's see. And what's this? Oh, I can scan you for details. Backward and forward. Backward and forward. Okay, that's cool. A cameo. Very interesting. We have some gardening gloves. They look rather feminine, and she said that the husband did all the gardening. I suspect a lie there. A crested tit. Embroidered on this fine journal from the looks of it. Anything else in this direction? Is that a rosary? Yes, a Catholic rosary. That's interesting. Now, it seems we're missing one more thing. What are we missing? What are we missing? Birdhouse. Character portrait complete. Everything will become easier.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
Of course.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Well, naturally. Oh, Q? Hello. Well-kept garden. Pilgrimage.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Ha! Good show, Holmes.
Thank you, madam.
Very good. She's so shocked she sat down. Oh, brilliant. How lovely. I'm really liking this. This game's gorgeous, isn't it? It's very different from the previous ones, but damn. It's pretty. Very pretty. Right, I assume I need to go and inspect the crime scene itself. But I want to have a quick look around. Just in case there's anything we might be missing. Anything important. Can I go inside her house? Doubtful. No, I'd need permission to do that, wouldn't I? Stretch across the keyboard. Ah, cockerel. Well, I don't think there's anything else here. I think it's... Ah, there we go. Shift to jog. Very good. We can head to the crime scene itself now. I assume this was what's happening down here with Lestrade. Christ, out of the corner of my eye, that tree looked like Alien. With the motion blur then. I was like, oh my god, what? When did that happen? Oh dear. Ah, Inspector.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Oh, good. Finally, they're learning. Let's head on in.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Indeed.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Did you try to jimmy the lock? Let's have a closer inspection. Well, it's suggesting I use T. Door. Well done, Holmes. Door lock. Scratches. And I can
These
examine
scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Now, a mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
So our would-be trespasser is either very incompetent or very ill-prepared. To bear that in mind. Oh my. Oh.
What a terrible way to die.
I quite agree. Ew. Goodness me. Right, let's have a look around. We've got a shelf. With oh, some sperm whale teeth.
Of a sperm whale. Probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Yes, you can do some scrimshaw with those. Get a bit of money. It doesn't appear to be anything. Wait, no. Let's use T. Got the shelf. Suspicious empty space. Outlined in the dust. Yes, I thought as much. I could see it.
This
Just, yeah.
place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Perhaps indeed. Oh, very good. So, T is actually quite useful then. It's actually a proper mechanic, not a make things easy for yourself mechanic. That's good. Got a map.
Dundee.
Indeed. Dundee sailing to Hammerfest.
It's a whaling map.
Okay, good. He's satisfied with that. Ship's logs.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Captain of the Sea Unicorn. What a name.
The ship's
Okay.
logs of the Sea Unicorn.
Just it's not green
for
like the
years
others.
1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
I feel like we'll be coming back to that shelf at some point, perhaps. The wooden chest.
Harpoons for hunting whales.
Oh, harpoon. Is that what's in him? Oh. Damn. Would have been painful. We're on the chest. His boots.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Size 8. Okay, bear that in mind when we actually check him. Just in case they're not his boots.
Old navigation instruments. Nothing interesting.
Alright. Nothing interesting. At the moment. Perhaps in the future, we don't know. The ship's name. Oh, well, I'm inspecting the body, it would appear. I'll come back to the body. I want to get a sense for the room first.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Indeed, and he got her name somehow. I guess she was maybe perhaps dismantled? Could be. We've got on the table. We have a tobacco pouch.
Someone drank from this glass recently.
There's 2 of them, which implies potentially he knew his killer. Yes, we know this from watching CSI.
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seems that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Yes, but Holmes, the two glasses, they're implying there was somebody with him, and that he knew the person. PC.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Yeah. Okay. Ah, rotate it. Very nice. Open the flap. Oh! Oh, how lovely. They've got tobacco in there. What the?
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Ha! So, what is this? This is his mind palace, is it? Oh, dear God. Okay. Do I have to just rotate it to fit it together? Or... I don't know, the bits... Oh, the bits are movable as well. But only along a set plane. Okay. Right. That's far... Ah, wait, hold on. Perspective. That would make that bigger. Which would make that fit with that. And there are only two movable bits. So that obviously goes around there. Perhaps that there. That there. Then move that up a bit. Hey!
Yes.
Nice one.
This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Shh. Did you hear that?